Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's do some fun file folder crafting. Stay tuned. Isn't it wonderful how we can take ordinary, everyday things and repurpose them for something else? That's exactly what we're doing with our file folders. Yes, they are meant to hold documents in a very beautiful way, but we are taking those folders and making them into something useful, beautiful, and worthy of gift giving. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Today, we are going to make this absolutely fabulous little paper purse. And we make it with 1/2 of a file folder. So that means that you can get 2 of these from one file folder. And these are just so perfect. They're perfect as party favors. They're perfect to hold gift cards. Perfect for a whole bunch of different reasons. You can put little trinkets in here. Just the absolute bee's knees of paper purses. So we are going to get started on making it. Okay guys, this is going to be very quick and easy, and we need to start with a piece that measures 11 1/4 by 8. So what I did was I opened up my file folder, cut it in half, and then I reduced that piece to 11 1/4 by 8. And on the 11 1/4 inch side, we are going to score at 3 1/2, at 5 1/2. I'm going to slide it over because I always have problems with my 5 1/2 inch mark. So we're scoring at 3 1/2, 5 1/2, at 9, and at 9 3/4. Then we'll rotate it to the 8 inch side, and we're going to score this at 1 1/2. Then we'll turn it to the other side and score at 1 1/2. And then we are going to fold and burnish our scores, but we're not going to do a very hard burnishing because this paper, if you score it too sharply, might just crack on you because it is very, very thick. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is right here in the center, we'll have these score marks, and this is where we need to free up our tabs on both sides of this purse. So go up to the score mark, drag down, then angle in on the tab. And then I am going to reduce this just a little because we don't really need all of that. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So let's go up to the score mark, drag down, angle in. Go up to the score mark, and then angle in. And I will reduce this one as well. So when you have it like this, the smaller end of this is actually the front of the purse that will go up when it's folded like this, and then the top will come over like that. So now we can come here to the top section, and we are going to have 2 triangles, one narrow, one wider, and we need to simply remove those all together. And so now we'll be left with this. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is I am just going to fold this over and just kind of figure out where I want my magnet to be. So I am going to take my magnet, go ahead and place it on the inside right now. And for this, I am just going to use some sticky tape. So I have my magnet. I am going to place it on this piece right here. And now I'm going to use my glue to put this together. So the way that I am going to put this together is I'll take my glue and I'm going to place it on this tiny tab here. And I'm going to bring up my side until it's pretty much even with the bottom, just like that. Then I can go on the inside with my bone folder and get this stuck down. And I'll come over to this side and do the same thing. So I'll place some glue here. Then I'll bring this bottom piece up. And then I'll use my bone folder to get this stuck down. So now we can take this piece and glue it down. So I am going to take my glue and place it on just a little more than a half of this, and then I'll place a little bit right down there. And now I can take this, use my bone folder to go on the inside and get it stuck down. And I'll do the same thing on this side. I'll take my glue, and then I'm just going to go ahead and place my glue on at least one of the panels, whichever one you choose to do, really doesn't matter. And then I'll place just a little bit on the end here to make sure I've got a nice stick. Then I can take this and I'll match it up. And I want to make sure that when I match it up, I have it even at the top. And now I'm going to fold this back so that I can lay this on the side, go inside, and get it stuck down. And if you happen to have any unevenness at the bottom, just take your scissors and go along that bottom edge and just clean it up. Okay, so basically we have our purse, and at this point, all we need to do is pinch in the sides just a little bit to get that purse shape. And then we can fold this over, and it's just going to further reinforce our nice little purse shape. So I am going to take my second magnet, place it down so that it can find the one on the inside. Then I'll place just a little bit of glue. And then I can bring this over, and I'm just going to press down until I get that impression of my glue on my paper. So now I can take my magnet, put it in that glue, and let it dry. And while the magnet is drying, we'll go ahead and make our tag. So I have a 2x2 square and then a 1.5 by 1.5 inch square, and I'm simply going to angle this just to get a tag look. And now I'll take this little tag and attach it to this paper and get that stuck down. Then I'll take my scissors and I will just follow my tag shape. Okay guys, so the magnet is all stuck, and once again I thought I was recording and I wasn't, but what I did was I placed my handle, and making the handle is very simple. So basically what I did is anytime that you cut down your file folders, you're going to be left with some strips. Don't throw those out because we can use them later in our crafting. So all I did was I cut off about 1/2 inch this way, and then I cut off another 1/2 inch strip, and I layered them so that I would have double thickness on my handle. So I ended up with 2 handles that were doubly thick. And then I trimmed it down to a size that I wanted my handle to be. And on this one, I used 8 inches, and it's an 8 by 1/2 inch handle. And then I attached it using glue, and I just placed it where I wanted my handle to be. And it really is personal preference at this point. So once I had the handle down, I went ahead and put my flower on because it was pretty much done at that point. And then I'll take my little tag that I made, and when I'm ready to use this purse, I'll simply write on the tag and adhere it with a glue dot or something of more permanence. But that really is how simple it is to make this adorably sweet paper purse. And I am going to bring in the other one. And like I said, you can get 2 of these from one file folder. So you can use one pattern this way, and then you can flip it over and make the second one with the coordinating pattern that's on the other side. And you'll have 2 gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous little purses to fill with all types of goodies to give out. So guys, I hope that you have liked this project. And if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.